Hi, I'm Maddox Nations, a 5th grader here at Shreve Island Elementary School. School is out for most students, but we're still working hard here at Shreve Island Elementary School with our year-round schedule. Today I get to tell you about some cool stories in our district, and it's about our high school students and staff. Did you know that last month we graduated nearly 2,200 students from our Caddo high schools? The class of 2022 was full of pride and spirit as they walked the stages of Hirsch Coliseum, Independence Stadium, and the North Caddo Auditorium. Here's a couple highlights from this graduating class. 11 students from Booker T. Washington and Huntington earned an associate's degree from Southern University. Nearly 10 students were accepted into and will attend Ivy League schools. More than $5 million in scholarship money was earned. Congratulations to the class of 2022. Now we get to hear from the valedictorian at Southwood High School. He tells us about some recent honors he received.
Hello, my name is DeMarcell Frierson. I'm a senior at Southwood High School. I plan on attending LSU Baton Rouge and major in biology.
I met DeMarcell at the beginning of this year, but I feel like we have been knowing each other forever. He is my personal Bill Gates. He is so innovative, creative, and determined. He inspires so many people up here, not only students, but teachers as well, and myself. DeMarcell came up to me about the Bill Gates interview, all nervous, and I was like, don't treat it like an interview, DeMarcell. Have a conversation with Mr. Bill Gates. And that's the stride that he took, and now he is one of the recipients here in Louisiana.
The Bill Gates Scholarship is a full ride to any school that I want to go to in the United States. When I first heard about the Bill Gates Scholarship, the previous college navigator, Miss Evans, told me about the Bill Gates Scholarship in one of our meetings, and she told me that she believed that I should apply for it. But when she first told me about it, I wasn't really sure that I should do it because I didn't think that I would meet the requirements, because I didn't think that I would be, a Bill Gates scholar. So she called me in the summer and I applied for it. And I'm not shy. Well, I used to be. I'm still kind of shy, but it's like when it comes to public speaking, especially on something important as a Bill Gates scholarship, I get kind of nervous. But when I went into the interview, I really did good. And it felt as if me and my interviewer, we weren't even having an interview. We was having a conversation.
So when you talk to students and teachers about DeMarcell, they're like, he's so smart. They have no doubt in their mind why he got the Bill Gates Scholarship, because he deserves it. But when you talk to DeMarcell about it, he'll tell you he couldn't have done it without the support and inspiration of his family and his friends, and that's one of the things that makes DeMarcell so special, is he knows where he came from, he knows that it takes a village, and that's something else that's part of his legacy, is that he wants other people to do this. He's already contacted juniors and said, you need to do this. He's come up to me and said, who else should I be talking to that needs to do this? It's just so cool. He's trying to start something. It's not just about him and the amazing things that he's going to be able to do in college because of this scholarship, but it's about what comes next.
And I just want to thank Southwood for doing everything that it has did for me, and it made me the young man that I am today.
Now let's head over to Huntington High, where the basketball coach, Mack Jones, was honored with a big award. Here's Coach Jones now.
Coach Jones is just a phenomenal coach, an even better man. It is about basketball, but it's more about life. He does a great job of keeping our student athletes motivated. They do well when they graduate and leave him. This year he was honored as the Coach of the Year for 4A by the Louisiana Sports Writers Association. That is a huge deal. I don't know how he's never been named that before, because he's had some amazing teams.
It goes not unnoticed. Like I said, over 33 years, I've never gotten an award that's this high. So, it just makes you feel like the work that you've done kind of pays off. It's not about when you get it. Sometimes, what's for you is for you, not the first couple of years, but sometimes it takes a lifetime to get these awards. So it was just right on time, and it was for me, so I'm grateful for it. I'm from Shreveport, went to Green Oaks High School from the MLK area, so, to inspire kids that a guy that's from the community of Shreveport, if you put your sights and believe and and you work hard, good things will happen to you. So I believe in that. Good things happen to good people, but you have to put some work into that, though. Faith without work is dead.
Mack Jones, he one of a kind. He one of the best coaches around here in this era. Like, a lot of stuff coaches do, they get it from him. So therefore, I feel like he's a role model and he got a lot of knowledge to give.
Things that motivate me is the children, the kids that I see every day. Not so much the basketball players I deal with, but I try to be a well-rounded person with the kids of Caddo Parish, the kids not just at Huntington High School. I have a great relationship with all the kids in the area. So, once a great guy always said was Dr. Dawkins, and I use this quote a lot, is, "How are the children?" And the children are good. So I try to, I use that quote a lot. So, and it sticks with me to this day.
My freshman year, I wanted to leave so bad because I wasn't playing or anything. And he told me, "You ain't playing because you ain't proved yourself to me." So I get in there. He threw me in the fire. He was like, "This what you wanted." So I got in there. This is my freshman year. I'm playing with all these big timers, Kenny Hunter, Sean McCullum, and he just threw me in there. And I got in there and I scored 12 points my first game in. And after the game, he told me, he was like, "You proved yourself. Tonight, you made a statement. Now they're gonna know your name." And to me, they gave me the motivation that I needed to be who I wanted to be in life. So therefore, I feel like he's a very good person to push you to where you need to be. He's gonna get you where you need to be no matter what it takes.
Going to Baton Rouge, it was quite an experience that, my family was able to be there, and friends of mine from other high schools in the state. And then also we were recognized with the College Players of the Year, Coaches of the Year in college. So, having the chance to just, talk to a lot of the coaches and, kind of brainstorm them and see, what ideas they do. And it was quite an experience. And like I say, I enjoyed the opportunity, and like I say, it was worth the while, definitely.
Him receiving that award, the Coach of the Year, I mean, it's well deserved, hands down, no questions asked.
Congratulations, Coach Jones! And that's all the stories I have for today. Congratulations to the class of 2022. See you next time!